Dear podcast friends, I'm just posting a little message to say that I haven't forgotten about you. It's been a little while since I uploaded a new episode, and it might be another week or two before I do post any more. So I'm sorry for such a long break mid-season, but I do still have another 10 episodes to share. The last month has involved all sorts of unusual things, which is why you haven't heard from me for a little while. I got sick, which is the danger of this podcast being pretty much a one-woman band. There was no one else to pick up the slack when I got sick. And then Main FM did a live broadcast on International Women's Day, which was a brilliant event, but it was over my time slot. And then I also needed to write a major grant to keep the show funded. So overall, it's been a disrupted kind of time. I've also been doing a series of live shows on Main FM with Zoe Scolio talking about community, care and coming together in hard times. She's an artist who's been working with a group called Castlemaine Commons, who formed in response to the pandemic, and they have gathered several interesting conversations with people who all have different stories to tell about community action, connection and care. So those live broadcasts were kind of more of a Castlemaine Commons project than a Saltgrass series. However, they may end up here on the podcast after all, and I would be really happy if they did, because I think they're beautiful stories that have been gathered. At the very least, I'm hoping to share the first of those episodes with you where Zoe and I talk about the project and what she's been doing. Other than that, there is a bunch of cool episodes coming soon to round out season 4. I've just recorded a really great episode with academic and author John Wiseman, who has recently published a book called Hope and Courage in the Climate Crisis. And John and I were joined by Alex Kelly, who is a local to Castlemaine, and she's an artist, filmmaker, an orchard keeper, and a speculative futures investigator. We talked about what radical hope means and what kind of futures we might imagine for ourselves. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that episode with you. I also have other episodes coming. We have a collage of conversations that happened around a fire as people gathered to listen to the dawn chorus in the bush near town. And we also have various collections of sounds and interviews in response to climate via Indigenous wisdom and gastronomical delights, which is interesting. We will also be discussing seed libraries and compost and all sorts of fun things. So keep your eye out for episodes due to drop in a couple of weeks, and keep your eyes on our socials to hear what we're up to. I look forward to sharing more episodes with you soon, and I hope you're all well out there in podcast land. See you soon.